What's going on, fam? This is Soundwave with Soundwave TV. A little sad news, if you haven't heard already, the owner of the Los Angeles Lakers, Jerry Buss, has passed away earlier this week at the age of 80. Just want to say condolences to the Buss family and everybody in Laker Nation. I know Lakers are strong, one of the stronger fan bases in all of sports, so I know they're hurting as him being a key, central figure in that organization and that fan base for such a long time. Jerry Buss might be one of the most important people in the history of sports, at least for basketball, at least on the business end of things. First time I saw a picture of him, I was flipping through an issue of Sports Illustrated, and I was asking my dad, who's this old guy on the picture next to Kobe and Shaq? And he told me, that's the guy that signs Kobe and Shaq's check. I'm like, okay, really now? That's how I started looking into owners and how much they get, how much they have, and how much they build up a team. And I was kind of ignorant about how sports ownership works. You got to have money already and then purchase a team. You can't just work your way up through the ladder and be the owner. See, and people wonder why teams like the San Antonio Spurs kind of get overlooked and underrated. Jerry Buss brought in the notion of Showtime. There's actually the concept of the Showtime Lakers back then. James Worthy and Matt Johnson and Kareem, all those guys. It wasn't enough just to win, not enough just to have good players. You had to give the people a show. You had to give them exciting brand of basketball to watch. Not just to win championships, but have a whole experience when you come in to the arena. Staples Center, good, bad, or indifferent, win, lose, or draw, Staples Center is rocking for the Lakers. And you see the effects even today, because if you look at all this season, the drama that's been going on in Los Angeles, Lakers, the playoffs started today. The Clippers, I think, will be in, and the Lakers will be out. But yet you don't get any stories about the Clippers. You don't get any stories about the Spurs. Clipper wins will always be less important than Lakers struggles. So, there you go on that end. So, who do you think will take over the reins for the Los Angeles Lakers? I think obviously it'll pretty much stay in the Buss family. Do you think it will be Jim Buss? Do you think it will be Jeanie Buss? Or do you think maybe they'll just bring somebody from the outside to take over, and they'll just be a shadow, just take over from the outside, just give advice or whatever? Who do you think is the best owner in sports, in basketball, or any sport? Leave in the comments down below. And another question, do you think the passing of Jerry Buss will spur the Lakers onto a playoff run? Will their passing, energize the fan base and energize that locker room to sort of make a comeback for his memory? Leave in the comments down below. Well, that's all for this edition. Until next time, this is Soundwave signing off.